A Place Further Than the Universe is a powerful anime about following your ideals despite the obstacles. For an original work, it pulled no punches, kept things lighthearted when they needed to be, but most impressively, the show was allowed to tell a deep narrative all the way to its completion without feeling compromised by the status quo of anime cliches. It wasn't perfect all the time, but let's just say by the time I got to the finale, I wanted to cry in the corner for a whole 2 days. Originally, I wanted to talk about this finale and how it meant so much to me, but it felt like it would rob people of seeing this amazing series blind. So for today, I have 2 smaller moments that happened earlier in the series that reflects what I've been going through when I think about doing this YouTube channel. The first happened in episode 5 when Megumi, Mari's childhood friend, warned her that someone is spreading bad rumors about her and Shiraize? Oh, you know, that black-haired girl, before they leave on their expedition. But through a desire to change herself and wanting to follow through with this dream, Mari gets over this social hurdle in order to tell Megumi that she will be alright and that she doesn't want to be someone that has to rely on Megumi forever. Only then does the situation get complicated, when Megumi reveals that she's been the one spreading the rumors around school, seemingly out of jealousy, and the rest of the episode takes the position to resolve the friends' conflict. In my opinion, I do not feel angry for what Megumi did. In fact, I find it more courageous that she was able to reveal those feelings of hers. Those feelings of being left behind through realization that she was the one who was relying on her friend's dependency of her. Yeah, it was normal for Mari to always be in trouble, but it felt nice in Megumi's eyes to feel like she was needed. But now that however you say her name, got into the picture and gave Mari a desire to move forward, Megumi couldn't help but feel like she was being thrown away or left in the dust. It reflects my desires to not feel left behind as a 20-something-year-old, trying to find my own path, and blaming her for those malicious thoughts would be defiling my own insecurities. I mean, before this episode, everyone in school was already ridiculing Mari and What's-Her-Face anyway, thinking they would never actually go on this trip regardless. She could have just kept quiet and never got caught. But the fact that she admitted these feelings speaks volumes for the type of person she is, and I think in the end that's more important than anything else. The other moment pertains to the next episode where the 4 girls finally make it to Australia, and we see small snippets of what the other crew members left behind in order to go on this journey. Some lost precious relationships, others are trying to find themselves, and in the case of the captain, a second chance at redemption. It's a scene that amalgamates the notion that this is more than just a show about cute girls doing cute things. It's a journey where many livelihoods are being tested. The success or failure is dependent on ones who will follow through and keep going. Already by this point in the show, where we passed the preliminary question of what will you do to start your dream. But now it was about facing it head on, with every consequence at stake for the small moments of self-exhilaration. At least that's what I got from it. Episodes 1 through 6 parallel my getting there phase, as I made plans to get this channel off the ground. Afterwards starts my long trek to see where things go, and hopefully I'll feel fulfilled in the end. Though I wouldn't know what the seasickness would represent in my life. Yet, maybe it's foreshadowing me to not order too much takeout. Whatever.